Pull it up, selector.
I was about to part of the flows. We keep it flow. How you know we go? We party hard.
Hello YouTube family, this is Akaya coming at you. I had to let you know that I am actually about to do a oil scalp treatment on my scalp. I have a crochet weave band, and I always like to make sure that I take care of my natural hair up under my weave. What I have done is I have mixed a concoction of different oils together, and I'm going to actually heat them up, and I'm going to apply them while they're warm, because that's a nice scalp treatment. What the products that I am using today, excuse me guys, I am using the Wild Growth Hair Oil. Love it, love it, love it. I am using grapeseed oil, and I'm also using Lachey Natural Beauty Coconut Hair Moisturizer. Love this stuff. It smells really, 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 really good. You can purchase it at Lachey.com. I'm going to actually put a link up, so if you wanted to purchase this coconut oil. They also have a bunch of different other products also that she sells. Another thing that I'm using is my African shea butter. And I'm using my olive oil. What I always do for my African shea butter, because it's kind of thicker, so what I do is I put it in the microwave for probably about like a minute and 30 seconds. I put it on like a paper plate, and once I put it in a paper plate, I just kind of just pour it inside of this bottle. I pour everything in this bottle, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I have heated up me some hot water on the stove. I'll put it inside of a coffee cup, and I'm going to actually just let this sit inside of there. I'm going to put it in the sink though, my bathroom sink, so I won't spill the water everywhere, and I'm going to let it sit for probably like about, I'm going to say probably like about 30 seconds or about a minute until it gets really warm, and I'm going to apply it to my scalp. Make sure you do not apply it to your scalp if it's really, really scalding hot. It do not supposed to be scalding hot. It's supposed to be just sort of warm so it can feel good while it's on your scalp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install this inside of the cup, put it in the sink, and I'll come back at you guys once it's warm. I'll be back. Bye. Okay guys, the oils are warm. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and install it in my scalp. What I do is, remember I told you that I heat up the shea butter and I put it on a plate. The extra excess that I have from the shea butter, I just kind of really gentle put it on the actual weave. Really, really gentle, because this type of weave, you can really disturb it and you don't want it to get fuzzy. So you always want to be very gentle with the actual weave. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just kind of shake the oils up, because you want to make sure it's all shook up and everything is nice and mixed all together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it to make sure that it's not too hot for my scalp, which is not. It's excellent. It's going to feel really good to my scalp. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just first go ahead and just apply it to the actual part, and you just apply it sporadically. Try to apply it to every crease and cranny that you have. The good thing about these crochet braids is sometimes when you have your hair in like a quick weave and they're tracked with glue, you're not able to use oils because that can loosen up the tracks. But the good thing about this, you don't have to worry about it loosening up the tracks. And if I was you guys, I would use a nozzle container, because it makes it so much easier to get inside the crevices and the little parts that you need to get into, instead of using like an actual cream itself, because sometimes when you're using the cream, it just don't go on real good. But the actual nozzle, you just lay it right there and it just goes on perfect. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to my whole hair. And I'm going to be doing it carefully, because I do not want to disturb my curls, because I want it to look more like dreads. So the more you start messing with them and disturbing the curls, the more they will get frizzy. So you want to make sure that you don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and just apply it. And it feels so good, y'all, because it's warm and it feels really good to my scalp. And what I do is after I apply it, I give it a good massage. And I think this is why my edges are growing too. This is a really good way to get your edges growing. Anytime you add weave to your hair, never apply it to the actual edges, because if you do, your edges can really come out and you don't want that to happen. Make sure you are always mindful of your natural hair. And I'm going to make sure I get it in the very back. You guys, it took this style a long time to stop being tight. I tried not to make it tight, but I guess like the process of crocheting it, it gets tight. So it's been actually about 3 days since I had them in, and they're finally loosening up. And thank God. You will have to get a bigger headscarf also, because with these big fat curls, you can't just use any type of headscarf for it to go on properly. I did use at night I use a satin bonnet. That is really good, and you don't have to worry about your curls getting disturbed either. You always want to make sure you put a headscarf on, because these type of curls can get fuzzy quick, and once they get fuzzy, they're not going to be cute and they're not going to look like dreads. So you're going to want to take care of them as much as possible. I had them up for about 3 days. I love the actual weave. It's nice and light. It's not heavy or anything. And I do have a video on how to do the crochet braiding too, so if you want to take a look at that, you can. And again, I'm just going to keep on going all the way in the middle, the sides, everything. And it's feeling so good because my scalp is kind of itchy. I don't think it's the hair, it's just, you know, eventually your scalp always get itchy once it get dry. I'm going to probably do this probably every 3 days because your scalp do get dry. And when it have been tight, it kind of makes it more itchy too. So, but the tightness is pretty much gone now. So I'm just going to keep on applying it, and I'm going to apply it really nice and gentle because you don't want to disturb the curls. Once I get finished, I might basically put a plastic cap on because that feels good also. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put a plastic cap on and just put like a hot towel on it and just kind of give it a nice little scalp massage. Another thing you can do too, you can actually put a plastic cap on, or you don't have to put a plastic cap on. You can put a little bit of this Dr. Bronner's shampoo on it with soap and let it get warm, and you're supposed to be able to just lay the towel on your scalp, and it feels really, really good. So again, you guys, just want to make a quick video and show you how to care for your natural hair while it's up under the crochet braids. My actual hair is cornrowed, and it do make it more easier to get to too with it being cornrowed. I really, really like crocheting. I'm going to always do this crochet weave. It probably took me about, I'm going to say, probably about 4 hours to do versus a long time when you're doing the actual twisting yourself. So I really highly recommend doing crochet weaving, or I never done the braids. I know when I was back in the day, I used to hate the way the braids look, but I seen some YouTuber and hers was actually really pretty. So maybe one day I'll do the braids. But anyway, you guys take care, be blessed, have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll come back at you guys. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
So I had to shake it up till the sun came up. I'm a dance break drug, get addicted to my love. I had it dishing out bucks. Young boss player, pillow picture party all night. Got these chickens and they getting jealous, now they wanna fight.
We party all night, lock it all night. Walk the girl them all night. Keep the vibes till I'm honey like it. We party all night, lock it all night. Walk the girl them all night. Keep the vibes till I'm honey like it. When the fat sexy girls them jumping, and the bass from the beat keep pumping. Want a girl come wine for me something. Make them know say a bad man something. We be flossing always something. And the fat sexy girls we hunting. Stock cheddar light, nothing no fronting. Under and no fronting. Yo, I say when the girls them moving, in the club them a dance and moving. Right now this a vibe is soothing. Party all night, and I'm on the losing. No time for sleep, no time for snoozing.